have with us today the CEO of ENI, Paolo Scaroni, we would like to put a few questions to you about the challenges facing the oil and gas industry, which is an interesting time right now. Obviously, ENI's interest in Africa, North Africa are huge. Regarding Libya, the security situation there is pretty tough. How is ENI coping with that?
Of course, it's an ongoing concern, and they say every day is different from the previous day. For the time being, for us, Libya is okay. We could potentially, at maximum, produce 300,000 barrels a day. We are at 220,000, so not bad for a difficult place. Now, of course, the evolution of the Libyan democracy is still a question mark, and we are following the situation very closely. We have been reducing the number of expatriates, of course, because the situation sometimes looks getting worse rather than better. But still, I maintain a certain optimism about Libya, because I could not believe that Libyans would not exploit the phenomenal resources of the country. Libya can really be a very rich country without any problem.
So you won't be pulling out anytime soon, reducing down to the...
No, we are not planning to pull out. Of course, if there will be a conflict, then we will pull out. But if not, we will stay.
You'll stay. Iran, there's a lot of interesting movement around Iran. Clearly, the Italians and ENI are well known for your very close ties with Iran. What potential do you see there now? How soon could you see some real movement in relations in your business in Iran?
Yeah, Iran is at the center of the attention of ENI because we have been there forever. We started working in Iran in 1955, a long history of good relationship. Today we had a new event, that is President Rouhani came and meet me and other oil executives to present the country, and which shows that they have an interest to have international companies going there. I made quite clear that the best way for us to go back to Iran is to apply strictly the sanctions in such a way that there would be an agreement, a final agreement between Iran and the Western world.
Okay. The potential there for ENI?
The potential is phenomenal. Well, Iran has huge reserves of oil and gas, and we as ENI, having been there forever, are really on the forefront of every initiative in that country.
The other big topic, of course, in Europe, particularly in Italy, is the high cost of energy and the competitiveness of the relative gap in competitiveness, particularly with the U.S. with shale gas. I think by some measure in Italy, for instance, the cost of energy can be twice as high as the U.S. What is your vision of that, your view of that?
Well, just to give you a number, in Europe the cost of gas is 3 times higher than in the United States, and the cost of electricity is twice. Now, of course, we cannot imagine Europe growing, creating employment with this gap between Europe and the United States. I say that Americans are eating our lunch, in fact, or we risk them eating our lunch. It's an emergency. I think that there is a perception now in the political world that this has become a crucial theme. Now, the point is, what can we do about it? Now, of course, to simplify, I always say that either we embrace shale gas in Europe as well, or we have to embrace Russia, which is the only one real solution for our gas needs in Europe.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your time.